Hey there guys, and welcome back to Dino Reacts. Let's talk Halloween Kills.
It's okay. Oh no. No, 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 no. No! No, no, no! Let it burn! Let it burn!
So over the week we did get the news that Halloween Kills, which was originally meant to be released in October 2020, has now been pushed back to October 2021. Now of course, just like a lot of other people, I am disappointed at the news, but at the same time, there are certain aspects I'm definitely happy with. One in particular is that the movie will still be released in October. I do think having the release in October just fits with it coming out around Halloween time, especially when you consider the success of the 2018 version. You have to remember there actually had been no Halloween movies released for about 30 years in October. Generally throughout the years, each Halloween movie was released either in the summer or kind of late winter. What I like about Halloween Kills coming out in October, it just ramps up excitement with that holiday. As well as that, although we are waiting an entire year for the movie to be released, it has been announced that the movie will be getting an IMAX showing. For a Halloween movie and a slasher movie in particular, that is huge news. When you look at slashers throughout the years, none of the movies really got huge showings. The only movie I can think of that was a huge hit was It. Halloween and It, they are kind of turning horror into these tentpole movies, these kind of big events, summer blockbusters, and we haven't actually had that with horror before. A lot of people I know wanted the movie released in VOD, but honestly I do think that would be the wrong route to go down. What we want with horror is to get these big showings, especially with Halloween and Halloween Ends. If we can get a big showing in October, that means more horrors and particularly more slashers will come in the future. I do think a VOD release, although it would be great to see the movie in 2020, would just be a really bad idea. For one, a lot of people probably wouldn't actually purchase the VOD copy, they'll watch it online. As well as that, the movie itself, although it would be successful in VOD, it would actually hurt the DVD sales. You have to consider that when you actually think of the release of the movie. What they want in this, they pretty much made the movie as a theatre experience. That's the way they're looking at it, and that's the way they want the audience to see the movie. Now at the same time, of course, I do have concerns that there will be some spoilers peppered out throughout the entire year. The movie is not coming out until October 2021, and that's a long ass time. People have been clamoring for a trailer for the last couple of months, and quite a few have been getting quite frustrated with no footage at all being shown. I am slightly worried that over the next year we might get a bit too much information, particularly with the trailers. One thing I didn't like about Halloween 2018 was the trailers themselves gave a lot of the movie away. What I've enjoyed with everything that's been happening right now is we haven't gotten much information about Halloween Kills. At the same time, the teaser trailer that they released was exactly what I wanted. It didn't give much about the movie away, but at the same time, it did show us kind of where they're going with the series. We can see that Michael is going to come back in a very realistic way. When you look at the 2018 version, that's what they did with it. They kind of kept everything very realistic and grounded. We get that with Halloween Kills again. It does look a little bit grainier, a bit rougher and raw, and you can tell that with Jamie Lee Curtis's performance. Just as Scream alone, Let It Burn sells the entire movie for me, but also the performance of Jamie Lee. I am super excited to see what is going to happen. Again, I am happy we don't know too much about it, and it's going to be released in October. It's going to be a long wait, the entire year of course, but I do think once we get it, it will be worth it. As I said guys, my main concerns are honestly that we don't get too many leaks. Yes, I'm sure we will get quite a few trailers and quite a few promo shots, particularly with the rest of the cast. One thing I have a feeling about with this movie is Jamie Lee isn't going to be in too much about it. From what I've read over the last few weeks as well, it does look like the movie is going to deal more with trauma and how it affects Haddonfield themselves, or how it affects the townspeople and how they kind of rise up and try to take on Michael Myers. I do like that aspect of it, that we're actually going to kind of spend time with other legacy characters from that original film over Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode. I do feel like she will be more of a background character in this movie, kind of just waiting for that last one to take on Michael in Halloween Ends. And I don't mind it. I think it's a great way to flesh out the rest of the characters in the series, both new characters and returning characters. But we'll see guys, we won't know about this until next October when we get to see the movie. It also gives them an entire year to kind of tweak the movie if they need to. They did have test screenings of this quite a few months ago, and although they were positive, I'm sure there's some feedback they can look back on and maybe tweak the movie slightly. Halloween Ends is also going into production very soon, so another aspect of that is that they can tweak the movie to fit more with Halloween Ends. They're not just waiting for the movie to be released to see what audiences say. They kind of give us their proper story and what they want to tell us. But guys, as I said, I am very excited about this one. Of course, I'm disappointed that we have to wait an entire year. I am slightly worried that too many spoilers will come out, but overall I like that it's being released in October and we're still getting a kind of Halloween release of Halloween Kills. Guys, let me know what you think of the news. Were you disappointed, or are you okay waiting an entire year? Did you want to see it on VOD? And if you did, why do you think that would have been a success? As always guys, give the video a big thumbs up. If you can, follow me on social media at DinoReacts and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.